Welcome back to the battlefield. Kicking off today's episode, we are going to hopefully get rid of the remnants of this army, potentially begin the siege of Hekatompelos, and try and deal with the disaster that is down here, because I've only got 2 armies and they've got at least 4 in this area. So, now that I've told you what we're going to kick things off with, let's just not kick it off with that. I'm going to look at the technology because this thing draws my eye. Let's see, what do I need to research at the moment? I would like to get that just for the 3% campaign map movement range. Obviously, I'm going to check through and see if there's anything more valuable I can get right off the bat. Nothing there stands out. None of those options are particularly appealing. This could be really good just for the public order and the tax rate. But that has made my decision for me. I want to start upgrading my settlements higher. Alright, we've got 23,000 in the bank and 7,000 on the way. Let's go get rid of this army. They should just run. But there is nowhere you can hide from my retribution. Oh, I almost did it. I almost auto-resolved. Okay, let's get in and fight. Okay. This army is annoying because I have to deal with that unit of chariots, and it's probably a unit of 60 chariots. But my army is almost entirely spears, or my infantry corps is almost entirely spears, so it shouldn't be a problem there, and I can't just avoid them with my cavalry. Obviously, this is going to be an easy battle, but I want to minimize my casualties because these guys need to be ready to help out with the upcoming siege. I'm just going to deploy all of the cavalry together. This map is really less than ideal for me. Try and keep the damaged units out of the fight as much as possible. I'm just going to form a little box here until the chariots are dealt with. I'm actually going to keep the swords right up behind the army so they can get their javelins off before the main engagement. And this final unit can just hang out back here, I guess. Let's go up, gain some intel on the battlefield, and I may as well start moving my army up a little bit. Oh, since these units are inside each other, Rome 2 doesn't like that, so it's going to split them up if I move the whole group together. Go like this, and the formation fixes itself. There's that big old chariot unit. Gotta love them. Let's go see if we can deal with their skirmish cav real quick. Let the rest of the army keep wandering over here. Okay, so we outrange these guys, we out-armor these guys. Let's just go chase them. They're gonna be faster, but I can shoot them while I'm chasing them, so it doesn't matter. Keep the cataphracts up here, let the mercenary cav just hang out down here for the time being. Maybe go fake an attack here, try and get those guys to run away. I'm just going to let my guys with armor kind of tank those missile shots for now. Can we dodge that? No, I'm not playing Warhammer 2, what am I doing? Okay, I need to get my slingers hitting those chariots. Hopefully these guys don't redirect and hit this mercenary unit. I don't care if this mercenary unit survives, but they're not going to live long if they get caught by the chariots. Are those chariots faster than me? This could be a problem, guys. I might get caught by chariots, and chariots make light work of cavalry. I think we're going to get caught. This is bad. Okay, emergency. Rush the hell over here, help the cavalry. Look at how slow my guys are going. Yeah, this is going to hurt really bad. Just keep running. Try and get away. Yeah, they're going to just mow through me here. This is bad. I thought my guys were going to be faster, but they're not. Okay, dealt with the missile unit. Go ahead and run away from here. These guys might break while they're pulling out of this. If they do, it's fine. Good God, they are annihilating me. I really did think I was going to be faster than them. Well, we can at least save this unit. Try and get these guys out of here. It's not going to happen. Shit. This is about the worst way to handle this kind of battle that I could have possibly imagined. Okay, we lost, what, 30? Because I went into that with 93, so that was a lot of damage. Alright, but they're gone, and they're shattered, so we don't have to deal with them anymore. Jeez, I messed that up royally. Alright, rest of the army, just kind of get out of the way. We're just going to shoot these other guys to death. I don't even want to fight them after that debacle. Alright boys, form up. I would like to chase them down though, so I'll keep my cavalry somewhat nearby. Okay, slingers, go to town. Hit the light guys first, because they should hopefully take more damage and break easily. Gonna bring the swords up here because they're mercenaries and because they have javelins. And these guys are slow, so they're not going to be able to chase me effectively. Of course, I said that about the chariots, didn't I? Let's start moving now. Go ahead and bring the slingers out and around to the enemy's right flank so we can shoot them without having to worry about the shields. Get the swords right here. Get them ready to go. I may want to control their javelins manually, but looking at this, it might not really make a difference. The slingers just keep running.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, look. Why are these guys running instead of throwing their javelins? Okay, throw your javelins here instead. Slingers turn back around. Alright, whatever. I have forgotten how to play this game, apparently. Slingers get formed up.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You guys just ran out of ammo at the perfect time. Okay, these guys are gonna rout like immediately. We'll just hurry that process along. The general's got enough armor that he can withstand a little bit of friendly fire here.
Our general is under attack.
Well, you guys, that was embarrassing. I did not think that chariot unit would be able to catch my horse archers. Wow. We smashed through the remainder of that unit pretty quickly. Alright, anyway. Battle number 1 finished. Obviously didn't get much damage done to the chariot unit. But since they already retreated, they should be wiped out, right? That's how this game is supposed to work. But I feel like sometimes in DEI it doesn't work that way. That lets the AI retreat twice. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm gonna get myself some water.
At once.
Alright, one army dealt with. I'm gonna go with the temple there instead of the medic field, for lack of remembering what it's actually called, instead of the herbalist.
Ready for battle.
Alright, and I would like to pull these guys back to other friendly territory to get some replenishment, but it looks like that can't happen this turn. What kind of mercenaries do I have available? I could pick up some more of these Parthian hired cataphracts. But for a siege battle, it would be better to have the archers. Yeah, so I'm going to ditch this unit and pick up the mercenary archers.
Ready for battle.
I'm actually a little bit hesitant to start this siege yet, just because the faction called Parsa, I was going to say the Parsa-ians, and that doesn't make any sense, just because I was mixing Parsa with Parthia. Parsa has two armies here that could potentially move up towards my guys here and attack Raga. What I hope they do instead is attack my ally. That would be great. What do I do with this situation here? Worry about that in a minute. Do I start the siege now or do I not? The sooner I take this, the better. I'm not at war with the Parthians yet. I know it is on the horizon, but I am not at war with them immediately. Okay, we got a big old garrison to deal with, but it's not too intimidating. It's like exclusively light spear units. So if I can just get rid of those couple of archery units, I'll basically have it in the bag. You know what, I might be able to just win this right now with this army. I might not need the support. I don't know if these guys have javelins or not, but I don't think there's a way to find out. So whatever, let's just go in there and take this city. I intend to actually occupy it, not just loot it or anything. Because I do, in the long term, want this territory. And since war with Parthia is in the near future, it would be good to have a walled settlement on the border. Anyway, I'm thinking a little bit too far in the future. I need to focus on this battle. So let's see. They're not going to have any wall artillery. Can't attack the keep directly, which I suppose is fair. There's a lot of open ground here, so I might make my attack over here. Well, there's a lot of open ground and no siege towers, so that's a no-brainer. I'm going over here. Make sure nobody is firing at will. Every one of my missile troops is on guard mode. Now, unfortunately, I think I will need to break holes in the walls with the artillery instead of being able to just kill the enemy archers. But I think I can out-archer them anyway, pretty easily. You guys just hang out by the ballista, I suppose. Alright, now what's the plan? What I kind of want to do is section off this bit of the wall, like break this part down and then break this part down, put a ladder here and get my archers up here so they can't be attacked by infantry and they can just fire down. Maybe that's a good idea, maybe that's a really, really bad idea. Either way, I can decide that as the siege progresses. For now, let's just hang out here. This is everybody, right? Yes, good. Let's get this party started. Alright, now what's the AI gonna do? We've got archers on the walls right off the bat. So, if I were to take out this section and this section, that would isolate a unit of archers, prevent them from getting down. You know what, I'm probably thinking about this way too hard. This is an easy battle. I don't mean to underestimate my opponent because they have a lot of numbers, but this should not be difficult. And that was an embarrassingly bad first volley. I got one hit out of that entire opening volley. There we go, that's a little better. You know what, you guys, ceasefire. 1, we're going to move up a little bit. 2, we're going to spread out and see if that helps your accuracy, because that was abysmal. Alright, let them go ahead and finish positioning and get the round loaded. I don't know why, but I like to have my artillery all fire at once. Alright, now let's try this again, gentlemen. This time, try not to suck. Is it just me, or was that a way more efficient volley? Instead of taking 2 volleys to do 25%, we did 34% in 1. Okay, you two open fire on this portion of the wall now. Let this guy on this edge finish off this segment. Oh, do you know what? We don't even have proper line of sight on that segment of the wall. Reposition again, please. I was going to say the more archers I can trap up here, the better, because then I can just knock the walls out from under them, and that would be the easiest way to kill them, but I don't know if I have enough ammo to do that. I think I'm going to give it a try anyway. Because either way, if I can trap them up here and send one unit of spears up, that'll keep them from firing and slaughter them pretty quickly. So I still think that's going to be the best way to go about getting rid of their archers. Okay, I'm just going to have these two on this side take down that portion of wall, because these guys are kind of blocked by this part, and I don't want to be spending much ammo there. Hopefully I can catch this before they get off the wall, or reposition. Come on, next volley, right? Nope, that was a bad volley. You know what, this will trap every single one of them on the wall. Problem is, these guys, I won't be able to get to these guys. Alright, well, I have just negated one unit of archers, probably halfway killed. Yeah, halfway killed another. Are they all going to rout? That would be so beautiful. It would be beautiful if they all just shattered. Come on, do it. You know you want to. I'm worried they're gonna steady themselves before I can get another shot, but my artillery keeps doing funky shit to their formation, so I'm trying to get them to group up properly. Come on, lads, this shouldn't be so difficult. Yeah, the artillery in DEI doesn't ever seem to function properly. And I think by properly, I mean just the way I want them to. Let's try and take out this portion of wall first, see if we can rout both units at once. Come on, do it. Let that be enough. Because if they shatter, they won't fire. They'll just sit here, but they won't fire. Bonk. don't know why that one artillery piece was so far behind. Come on, you know you want to. I could send my general up here, but he doesn't even have war cry, so that would be a waste. Come on. Come on. They don't even need to die, they just need to shatter. This should be in it. Yeah, okay, so that unit shattered. These guys are literally just walking off. Are they dying when they do that? I think they are. I think they were actually walking off and dying right there, and that made them shatter. That was awesome. That was awesome. Let's see, these guys, their firing arc should go out to like here, so if I attack the rest of this corner of the wall, maybe they won't be able to shoot me at all. Alright, either way, let's get my archers up to this corner. Alright, now do I save this for the huge amounts of infantry that are in this city? There's a decent chunk here. I can probably get a good few kills if I get a shot in there. These other units don't quite have the right angle. You know what? That's definitely the right angle. Take that. Not going to worry about taking down any more segments of the wall. I think I'll just try and get some kills from here on out with the artillery. What do you have an angle on? Straight through here, huh? Well, alright, hit that unit. Should be getting some pretty decent kills here. Doing alright. Artillery tends to not do that much in DEI, just because it's so much more inaccurate. Getting some good damage on that unit though, we've got like 40 kills there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Can we hit that unit? Yeah, let's hit the cav, why not? Just to see if we can. Alright, the artillery has basically done its job, and now can my horse archers use fire arrows? They cannot. That would be cool, but they cannot. I'm thinking about just using flaming shot with these guys and not even bothering with trying to do damage, just focusing on routing the enemy. But since I don't have war cry, I think that's going to be a little bit more difficult. These guys are wavering. Can I maybe get like a good shot or two on them and shatter them? Probably not. But I'm not too worried about getting much damage with those units anymore anyway. Alright, let's back off to here. I could bring a siege ladder around this side. Again, I'm being like super cautious still because I just hate to have high casualties. It annoys me. For how inaccurate some of these shots are, they're still doing a decent amount of damage. Oh, it's because they're like shooting at part of the unit on the ground or something. That's dumb. Hit the wall. That might be better. Well, whatever. The artillery's out of ammo anyway. I'm just debating, do I send my archers over here to wipe these guys out real quick? To guarantee that they can't fire at me? Yeah, may as well. It won't take much ammo. And if I fast forward, it won't take much time either. And I'm really impressed with the range of my archers. That feels like very good. Yeah, 190 is pretty dang good for an archer unit. So I'm happy with these archers. Let's go ahead and knock up to here. And hit him. First volley accomplished, I think literally nothing. Let's do it again. Okay, starting to get a little bit of damage. Obviously this is going to be an inefficient way of killing them. But it would be nice to just get these units to route real quick. They're probably not far off from routing. The nice thing about this is we're also getting a little bit of damage on that unit. Not much, but a little bit. So that should help see them off. Could have used Flaming Shot here, but whatever. Okay, finish these guys up. No, I thought like a full volley was coming out right there. Okay. It's a lot of arrows to use on a mostly dead unit of archers. Did that even do anything? I feel like that should have been a lot more deadly than it was. Oh right, these are javelin men, not archers. Alright, they're a complete non-threat then. Complete non-factor, that was a waste of ammo. Let's go ahead and run around over here. Now, I think they still have a unit of archers, but it's certainly nothing to be concerned about. I do want to stay out of range of those javelins, though. Because the javelins could actually do a lot of damage. Probably not going to bother using the ladders at all. That said, I could go up and neutralize this tower. And since it's going to be a bit of a grindy fight, that actually might be a good idea, so we'll have the general go ahead and bring the tower over. In the meantime, let's go use some of these javelins. I forget that these spear units have 300 men, so this is a lot of javelins here. I want to hit that unit in the back, just because it's less likely to like have my missiles blocked. Oh, they're on fire. Will, that was stupid of me. It's less likely to have my javelins just hit this. So, do they have the range? Yeah, we're still going to be hitting shields here, but I think it'll still do the job. 600 javelins should be quite a bit of damage.
One of our units has used
Okay, I stand corrected. Half of the javelins just completely missed. So, alright, now we know. Throwing javelins at the maximum part of their range, bad idea, not effective. Most of them landed in here, I think. I do still want to use the javelins, though. What if I stand back just a little bit and try and get them to lob them over this rock formation? Will that work? General's still working on bringing the tower over. Alright, let's see what happens here. Yeah, so many javelins just hitting this, but I guess we're still doing a decent
One of our units has used all its
amount
ammunition.
of damage. Because remember, a lot of that was just hit point damage, not actually getting kills. So as we continue throwing javelins at this unit, we'll start getting more kills. May as well rotate these guys back towards the ladder as well, because they'll be the ones going up it.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yep, now we're starting to get some actual damage. Don't chase. Go ahead and just fire at will from here. Get rid of your last couple of javelins now. No? Alright, well, whatever. You don't get to use them then. Missed your chance, man. Alright, well, we'll go do some HP damage to these guys real quick, and then... Okay, General, go ahead and drop that. You're not using that anymore. You guys get on it. Always, always, always have a unit to support your guys going up the walls. You never want to send a unit up the walls alone, I don't think. I can't think of a situation where I want to send a unit by itself unless I want that unit to die. So you guys get in formation and make your way over towards the gatehouse. You guys chuck your javelins. Now, should I use my archers while we are engaged, or should I use my archers before? Like, should I go use all the ammo now? Because I'm definitely still thinking about just, like, using fire arrows to try and break these guys. Got a unit that's kind of out of formation over here. That might be easy to push through, but I don't want to even get close to these guys because that would defeat the whole purpose of me isolating them. It would still let them use their ammo. Alright, time to let the grind begin. Once we get up on this part of the wall and start neutralizing the gatehouse, then I can send my archers around this flank. Alternatively, if they rotate towards the gatehouse, I can shoot them in their right flank from this angle, and that would do a lot more damage.
Orders, my lord. At the double.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to witness the reason why spears aren't particularly good for attacking in sieges. Relatively low damage. I'm kidding. In DEI, they actually made spears pretty useful because they do more damage. They have better attack stats. So like spear units can be really, really potent in DEI, whereas in vanilla they're just kind of a speed bump. Obviously the problem here is we can't really use our numbers to our advantage. But I'm kind of okay with that. I think I'm okay with just letting this be a little bit of a grindy siege. I don't know if that's going to be boring for you guys to watch, but whatever. We'll find out, right? You'll blow me up in the comments if you think I play this really, really stupidly. The way I should get blown up for letting that one cav unit be sacrificed to chariots, that was... Yeah, I'm still kicking myself about that. Alright, so we're doing some decent damage over here. Probably going to bring the general up just to keep the morale high, keep him right on the wall so we can't get hit from the side. Get the supporting unit up here as well. Starting to neutralize the tower so we can bring the archers around. Not quite sure what my guys are doing here. They're like pulling through. Just attack, guys. Don't pull through, it'll screw up your formation and get you killed really fast. Just attack. Standard bearers like bros is not where I wanted to be. We just had a bad day. Okay, they're not even trying to contest this up here, which is a little bit silly. But it means there's an opportunity to just get in there. If I can capture this before they get back over here and get it open, that would be awesome. If not, I can still have these guys blowing it up, starting to destroy it. Okay, archers. Kill the cavalry first, just because they're a big target. No, hit the infantry. Cavalry won't stand a chance against the spears anyway. Looks like we stayed in a semi-effective firing formation. Okay, they're not coming up the walls yet, which is really, really weird to me. I'm not going to go down the walls, though. You guys rotate over a little bit. You guys get up on the wall, I suppose. Okay, one of you guys switch to flaming shot. You're gonna act like my general. No, because I don't have war cry. Wait until these guys are closer to breaking. I don't need to worry about the cavalry. As you can see, they already broke. Not a big deal there. I do need to think about rotating this unit out soon. Just let the archers keep doing their thing. It's really, really weird to me that they have decided to not fight me up on the wall. Normally the AI does that pretty aggressively. Well, either way, send this unit around to kind of hold both of those entries. And you know what? Archers, cease fire. If they're going to do this, I'm just going to put my archers up on the walls. I'm going to go ahead and just pull this unit back before their morale gets too low. And I think I'm actually just going to put my archers up on the wall and fire down into this mess. But I'm not going to leave these guys in the fight while I'm doing that. I'm going to go ahead and pull them out so they're not taking as much damage. Plus, I probably needed to rotate them out soon anyway. They were starting to tire out. If the AI charges out, that's even better because I can kill more of them at once. If they don't charge out, then they're just fish in a bucket. It was a fish in a barrel. Okay, you guys, no more flaming shot. Archers, get ready to go up the ladders. Can I have an artillery crew bring the ladder over? That would be cool. I cannot. Disappointing. And do you know what? Are they going up the walls yet? Okay, they are finally starting to come up the walls, it looks like. Or are they just sitting there thinking about it? It says these guys are in combat, so are my guys in combat? Okay, they did finally send a couple of dudes up the wall. Good. We should be able to win the wall fight fairly decisively. Okay, you guys... Oh, don't go up there, get up here. It was telling part of the unit to get on this segment of wall, and I think that would just screw up their pathfinding real bad. Is it going to let me do this? I'm going to be a little bit disappointed if it doesn't. They're actually charging out at me. This is incredible. Okay, the archers are finally on the move. I mean, if they're really going to send a unit out to fight me, let's crush that from all sides. Give them no quarter. They do still have one unit of archers. I'm not too concerned about them. Of course, that said, they will still do a lot of damage over time. Can you guys even shoot them from back here? Okay, if they're just sending the one unit out, as soon as they break, I'm going to disengage again. I'm making the siege so much more complicated than it needs to be. Okay, that's the unit that's routing. I don't need to worry about them because they're not going to be able to do much damage. Archers, you're up on the wall now, so come over here. Ooh, we're going to take a lot of damage now. Okay, can you hit that unit of archers? Just silence them. These are not archers, they're javelin men. Whatever, eat the damage. These guys are struggling with pathfinding. That's okay. That's still just the unit that's routing. Don't need to worry about sending a unit after them. They do have a unit that's like sort of thinking about coming out here.
We await your
You guys go ahead and pull
orders.
back.
Your command.
Taking some pretty heavy damage there.
What are your orders?
Let the horse archers open fire.
Archers!
Okay, we're up off the ladder with that unit. Time to send the next one.
We await your orders.
These guys are going to level up nicely from this battle because they're getting all of the kills on routing units. It's always nice to get those free kills. Once these guys have stopped moving is when I think I'll give the attack order. Go ahead and hit the same unit there. Okay, they broke really, really fast. Gate is burning, but not dead yet. I don't feel safe leaving artillery that far away from the main army.
We are at your command. Missile!
I actually might just tell these guys to fire at will. It might be better for them. Watch them shoot at the guys up on the walls like dummies. Nah, they're doing fine. Okay, you guys. Formation breached. Are you... Man, go kill these guys. That is some shit. Okay, I may have actually made this siege like the worst thing ever. Whoa, 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 archers. No, don't fire at will. Only fire over here. I forgot they would shoot out this direction. Cataphracts, get over here quickly. There is a huge opening for us. And I don't want to exploit it until my cavalry is in position. In the meantime, let's go hold them in place.
We await your orders.
How are my guys that are actually up on the walls doing it? Not well. Right, well that is bad news.
At the ready. Spearmen ready for orders.
Okay, with the gate neutralized, I think we can start attacking through here just to keep some of their forces off of the walls. Yeah, you guys get in there. Guys on the walls will hold. They'll take a lot of damage, but they'll hold.
Our orders.
These guys got caught in melee. Get over here. Alright, well, lesson learned. Going up on the walls isn't that important with archers when you're up against AI.
Quickly now.
Okay, I'm going to send these guys in to guard the flank of the cavalry. I'm going to send these guys right up to the border to get ready to press through this gap that we're about to create. You go ahead and inspire the men and rally them. I do not want this unit of spears breaking. Don't tell me these guys start at... Oh, damn it. This is the problem with giving attack orders while you're on the walls. They'll go down off to complete the order. Alright, got the cav through. Go time.
Our spears are yours.
As soon as these guys break, we can charge through with the rest of these units. Have a nice flank open for ourselves. Try and send the healthy unit in first. Immediately get the cav out of there and start doing hammer and anvil stuff over here if we can. These guys are just here to hold this flank. They can get shot by the arrow tower all they want. I don't care about that.
Spearmen. Double time. Orders.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Are your orders.
Well, I was going to try and attack these units. There we go. Horse archers are still firing, but at the wrong units. You may fire at will. These guys down here are through. Alright, that should be the battle over. Well, guys, I think I did it again. I'm trying to be cute with stuff instead of just do what I know works. Why do I do this? Are these guys going through or not? Look at how gummed up these guys are getting. Okay, horse archers, you are not going to help the congestion there. Just chill out for a minute. Okay, get up here, start contesting this arrow tower just because it's annoying me. Never mind, there's the battle. Alright, well, I have gotten sloppy in my old age. Or maybe this is just a reminder that spear units don't fight well on walls. I assumed because my guys were medium spears and their guys were light spears that it wouldn't be a problem. And I guess technically it wasn't a problem. They still took on a couple of units and didn't break. So, whatever. I like my damage. I like the damage in sieges to be more evenly spread out across my units so I can replenish quickly. So seeing something like this bothers me. But in reality, it's not that big of a deal. I like these Indian garrisons, though. It's fun to go up against absolute garbage. I just wish I had my highest tier swords. It'd be fun to send my best swords in there, because I think the Armenians actually have access to the most expensive heavy infantry unit you can get. At least when I was originally looking around on... Oh, I might... Because I can't convert that because I don't have access to the level 3 town centers yet, do I? Or do I? I can't remember. I feel like I'm researching them right now, so I wouldn't be able to convert that. I don't want the military buildings or that other building, so raising it does seem like a good option. Whatever, we're doing it. Get out of here. Gonna repair that. Get some food coming in, and get some public order coming in. And holy cow, Parsa, how many armies do you need? You have like 2 settlements. Scratch that, I think they have 1 settlement. And they have 3 20-stack armies. Granted, they are absolute garbage armies. This one's okay, it's got some decent cav. Alright, well, I think I have extended beyond my time limit for today. I'll figure out what to do with this army in the next episode. We'll take a look at the situation down here in the next episode. I hope you guys are enjoying the series as always. I hope you're not too embarrassed watching me flounder my battles like this. But anyway, I hope secondhand embarrassment doesn't kill you. We'll see you in the next one where it might.